Good evening, everybody. Good morning to some. Good afternoon, others. What's happening? Tuesday, 8:07 p.m. You know what I'm saying? On a April 26th. And welcome, everybody. Let's throw on some music in the background. What's going on? Get some shouts in the chat. Yo, Brooklyn Menace, Sarge, yo, Chucky's, you know what I'm saying? Papa Brad, Zero Hero, yo, Brooklyn Menace, Vessel. What's going on? Vessel, I do have Twitter. If you type either exclamation Twitter in the chat or exclamation social, yeah, you'll find my Twitter. You know what I mean? What's up, Evan? Anyone else hyped for the Midwest Gaming Convention this weekend? Yes, I am. You know, I completely forgot that thing was creeping up. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, definitely it's crazy. Like, I completely, it slipped my mind that thing was even popping up. Let's see. Yo, Frank D, I voted depends on the product. Games like Pac-Man and Galaga don't really need it, whereas games like Street Fighter and Risk Racer really should. Also, highest price cabs definitely should. We're going to get to that. We are definitely going to get to that. So, hope everybody had a good week and whatever else, right? You know, the video that Nick Phoenix is alluding to is the video that'll be up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. Pacific, and don't ask me what time Mountain Time is because I don't know. But what he's alluding to is that right there. That good bill from a man. Y'all know him. I know him. Y'all love him. Bobby Vu, aka To Die For. You know. Yeah, man. I've been messing with this thing for like ever and a day, and it's been crazy. There we go. Yeah, Vessel. Like literally. So. I didn't know if it was under exclamation Twitter or social, but if you're looking for any of my stuff, whether it be Twitter or Instagram or any of that stuff, it'll be all under that allmylinks.com link. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like it's been a thing. Literally, it's been a thing the last 7 days since we've last conversed and whatnot. I didn't even know that. As far as that goes, the video Nick keeps asking about, I didn't even know that was coming. Yeah, CT Jason got one. I actually helped, send CT Jason a video for him to get his RAM in, because he didn't. It's crazy because like, I would imagine that CT Jason knows how to put RAM in a PC, but maybe it's just because it's compact or whatever else. But I sent him a quick little 3-minute video on whatever else, right? You know what I mean? Like, and shout out to Bobby, man, because you know that's the kind of stuff like he doesn't need to do in the community. Or he doesn't need to do, but just does, man. And I'll say this, you know, Bobby gets backed up and Bobby does his thing or whatever else, right? But the man is good at what he does. Like, honest to God, he is great at what he freaking does. You know what I mean? So it's awesome. I know a couple other people got one as well, and like I stated in the video tomorrow, you know, this is all information that's free, you know, and he wants to give this out to the community. So, you know, we got to get that done, man. Speaking of which, hopefully episode 2 of the Home Arcade Championship should be coming out since we're talking about the homie CT Jason, because yeah, he's got all that stuff now. So hopefully it'll be edited and it'll all be done this week and whatever else, right? Yo, and speaking of To Die For, clean like a mother. Yeah, To Die For. You know, I can't do it, so that's his gimmick, bro. Like I said, if you guys aren't subbed on YouTube, man, be subbed to him on YouTube. Like, check out his stuff, man. He does lots of great custom work, whether it be sticks or, you know what I mean, like builds like this, or showing you how, not only building like templates for arcades, but showing you how you can do them yourself. You know what I mean? And again, that's something that he could just keep in his back pocket. He could profit off of, et cetera, except he's giving that knowledge to the community. And not only you have to respect that, but you have to love that, you know. And it's funny because this kind of coincides with that Killer Instinct build that he was showing people about. Now, if I can get him to make a Marvel vs. Capcom stick for Arcade 1-Up. Yeah, CT Jason is a good dude, man. Like, so he's a good dude. I told him I'm coming to Philly and I'm gonna rob him and I'm gonna take his mask. I'm gonna see his real face. Or ever meet up, just put like a t-shirt around his face, whatever else, right? Oh shoot, it's your old boy Black. What up, Berkeley? You got the tweets? What tweets? See, nah, this This means I have to pick my phone up. There are tweets. I can't be looking at Twitter. I'm on the trucking thing right now. We get back to it, bro. Tony C in the chat, acknowledgement. Appreciate you. Tony C, you're great. Proud member of the Hat Gang. Which BT Dubs, How the Bachelor isn't here, but he hit it 50 minutes ago. So, yo, How the Bachelor, thank you for sponsoring the channel. Join in and becoming a member. I hope you enjoy the new emotes. Actually, there is a new emote out right now. There's a new emote, and yeah, so enjoy that. I appreciate you. Look, you don't have to thank me. Thank you. Legitimately, thank you, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo, it's gonna be full of surprises. Yeah, Papa Brad. That would be the one. That would be the one, man. That would definitely be the one. But yo, how's everybody else doing? You know, how's everybody's week been? I know that there have been some festivities and things that have happened. Evan mentioned it earlier about Midwest Gaming Classic, and that is going on this weekend down in West Allis. Well, technically West Allis, but I guess Metro if you want to talk about it, Milwaukee, whatever else, right? But it's a great convention. It's Friday through Sunday. It sucks because before the pandemic hit, like I was supposed to have an interview with them and couldn't because of the pandemic and whatever else, right? But you know, this year it should be great fun and whatever else, right? So it's all the motivation and stuff, man. So if you're going, let me know. Maybe we can catch up. Yo, Evan, is Johnny V still open? I think they closed Johnny V's, right? Because some Johnny V wings might hit different this Saturday. You know what I mean? Oh man, that shows how long I've been out of the city. But let me think, what else has been going on, man? Like, besides the Dragon Lair stuff that happened with Arcade Went Up, but that was last week. Yo, what's up, Raven? Yo, most laugh makes my day. Yo, it's a fake laugh, bro. It's a fake laugh. It's a gimmick. No, I'm just kidding. It's great. Yo, that's good, Brad. You've had a good week, man. And I hope everybody's had a spectacular week. Normally, I would have started at 7:55, but I'll be real with you. I kind of got caught up in the. I blame Haffy for getting me caught back up in the mod. So I was kind of doing that on Xbox. Yeah. So this will be out. So the review for this will be out tomorrow on the main channel. On the Moat Plays channel tomorrow, there will be a review out for the Hori. What the hell's that thing called? The RWA. The Hori RWA wheel for GTA 7. I said GTA 7. Gran Turismo 7 and whatever else, and there'll be some content and whatever else. So, you know, sometimes you gotta relax and chill. You know what I mean? it just is what it is. Yo, Papa Brad O'Connell. Yo, to die for him with the full name. But you know, other than that, man, it's just been, for me, it's just been real chill. You know, anybody knows that I stream on Twitch. Like, I didn't stream it all last week at all. So sorry about that. Also, that might be a little bit too hype. Let's change that music a little bit. Let's change that music. That's a little too hype. Let's slow it down a little bit, right? But, you know, with life stuff going on and, you know, getting to hang out with, like, you know, kids and stuff, dude, it's a great thing. Like, and yeah, I'm just happy with just thankful for stuff, bro. Like, seriously. Bobby Wu is a living legend. Absolutely. The fact that this man is still taking the time to literally hand do everything. It's not CNC'd. It's not you know what I mean? It's not anything of that nature. Yo, Mitchell B, welcome to the squad. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Hat Game. Welcome. It's just one of the things where it's like, bro, like, it's just yo, please and thank you on the music. Sorry. Yeah, it was too hype. I don't know, it was too hype. I've been in one of those kind of moods. Speaking of hype, I did Laundromat War Saturday, and it was fun. It was fun. You know, I had you ever just have stuff happen while you're doing stuff, you know what I mean? And it kind of affects you, whatever. That being said, I did stomp Kristen Steps. But it's a good experience. If you guys aren't subbed to UAG's channel, Your Average Gamer, I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, are. But yo, sub this channel, because that's where the Laundromat Wars are hosted. And so hopefully it all transitions over to the Weekly Retro Party channel. Maybe one day, hopefully, whatever else. But it was cool, you know. Anybody who was waiting to fight me that night, I apologize. The format didn't let me do it
win this war without your help. Please heed my call.
Yo, Sosa fan Bam Bam with the membership. Appreciate you 3 months in a row. Well, welcome. I was wondering why did Optimus Prime just go off? Literally, I'm like, wait, why did Optimus Prime go out? And this dude, Sosa fan Bam Bam, this dude Sosa literally sends me a 40-second video of him getting his snack box, right? Cool, nothing wrong with that, right? He gets his snack box. But this dude is playing Street Fighter the movie, the game in the background. For those who don't know, there is a Street Fighter the movie, the game tournament coming out on May, let me pull it, I want to say May 9th, question mark. Let me get my calendar. May 7th? May 7th, question mark? It should be on a Tuesday. But he literally sends me this video and I'm just sitting here and I'm looking like. So now Welcome to Die is sitting here trolling with this and whatever else. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all are really putting this over. That being said, I don't even know if there's signups available for it. But it's on Twitter. I got tagged in the tweet. So if you look at my page, I'm in the tweet. And $100 cash prize for first place, $50 for second, and $25 for third. HTB with the $2.73 super chat, yo. Hey yo. Yo, that's a weird number, HTB. What's going on, brother? Hey yo. Let's see. We have everything for you. There isn't really much going on in one community. Arcade one has stuff coming out, but I can't even think of a match on it. Do you have an MVSX? No. Okay, so I don't have an MVSX. It's literally something I think about all the time, right? I genuinely think about it all of the time, honestly. And there's the alert. You know what I'm saying? Thank you once again, How to Bachelor. And I genuinely think about MVSX legitimately, like all of the freaking time.
You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond.
Let my dude All Might talk. Yo, Sosa fan Bam Bam. Yo, love you, bro. You rock. You're the man. You're awesome. You're the best. Keep up the good work. So I literally had to wait. You know what I'm saying? Sosa, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. I literally had to wait to get back on the mic to fight Sosa. And that's kind of the reason why, like, I'm so giddy about this Battle Sarah build that Bobby sent, because I need to get in the lab on Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and it made me tingle. You know what I'm saying? Also, yo, Brooklyn Menace does do a show at 9 o'clock every Friday. You know, him, Rainwater, Hopper Brad, you know what I mean? Like, they've been over there. Like, the last couple of shows I've caught, they've been over there. And then, like, the last 2 weeks, they've been testing the iArcade online. So they're doing the work of the people. So if you don't have time to do it, they will. You know, and they're ironing out the details, and you know, and I'm sure they're giving their feedback to Michael and John and everybody else in that iArcade team. So, yo, if you're not following Brooklyn Menace, yo, drop them a sub, man. Like, it's pretty good vibes over there for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Just really vibes. Just really chill. You know what I'm saying? Let me get caught back up on the chat. All right. I'm considering dumping my Street Fighter 2 Legacy for MVSX. Again, it's literally, I could pull up my Amazon and it's literally in my wish list / save for later. Like, I literally have it in there. It's like $5.49 right now, the bundle for the base and the bar top and the base. And I look at it all the time. And every time I look at it, I hear CT Jason's freaking voice in my head. Hey, Mo, you know I sent you those files. I know you download them. You got to get it so you can put it to use. And I'm like, bruh, it's like $600. And it's like, yo, he's my head's like, yo, like, if you want it, you buy it. You know what I mean? Like, that's legit the thing I think about all the time. What's up, Cham? Welcome. Cham, another person fueling this freaking Street Fighter, the movie, the game, the tournament stuff. You know what I mean? Alas, I did not beat Sosa, but back Sosa, I didn't beat him Saturday night. So I didn't get my $20 money match. I didn't win my $20 money match. Yo, but it's all good. Water tastes good when it's cold. Y'all wonder what games go online? It's probably hopefully squash. Okay, so this is just me, right? I kind of hope that they get more of the free 11 games online. You know what I mean? Like your Double Dragon, the snowboard. Like, I kind of hope they get that stuff online, you know? Because I know eventually it's all going to be online. But that's the kind of stuff I think needs to be online. Pop Brad says it's a hit and miss to connect, but fun once you get connected. It's fun to play online arcade, and that's a good thing, legitimately, because that's one of the things that I think is going to change the game. Yo, you'll have your Babu PC in 2 days. I'm pumped, bro. Bro, look. Listen, Sosa, look. There's net play on this thing. All right, I know we got Fightcade, but there's net play on here, you know. But yo, HCB says yo he's dying for MVSX, and I dig that. Definitely dig that. Yo, Stream Elements, catch up. Yo, Mitchell B, yo, thank you for the sub once again. Well, welcome to the squad. Catch up, Stream Elements. What are you doing? So out of all three of these, we need online capabilities. It needs to be smooth and rollback net code, and needs Street Fighter to movie the game to tournament. Really, Cham? Really? Like that's the route you chose in that moment to put that over? Y'all can stop that, man. Bro, I don't think anybody's really asked for Street Fighter the movie the game. So you can have Street Fighter the movie the game tournament. That's some tongue twister stuff, you know? Like, that's really some tongue twister stuff. That's why it's warm in here. You're not on. There we go. Ah, yes, relief. It makes more sense to do Double Dragon because everyone has it, right? And I agree with that, and that's why I'm saying it's more of the 11 games that should be on there, right? More of the 11 free games should be accessible. I can understand not putting them all. That makes sense, but your games like Double Dragon, the Snowboard. I'm glad Gunbird's online, legit. That I'm glad about, you know, because Gunbird's dope. Like if you want to play an anime shmup, Gunbird's your game, legit. Yo, Sosa getting that good PC. Sosa, just do me a favor, man. Don't blow any smoke into the desktop, right? Don't blow any smoke into it. Just relax and let it flow. Again, that video will be up tomorrow at noon, and then you guys can here. I'll tease a little bit right now because why not? Oh, we went too far. Oh no. We went too far. But yeah, man, like as long as they focus on what the hell was that? It was something that went.
Smart. You loyal.
Oh, Sosa fan bam with the 5 spot.
Appreciate that. Go buy your mama a house. Go buy your whole family houses. Put this money in your savings account. Go spend some money for no reason.
Yo, Sosa fan bam says, just want to say thanks Bobby Vu. Thank you. You're doing good work. Everyone sign up for the Street Fighter the movie, the game, the tournament. if there are still openings. Bro, I don't know. Just real quick, I just want to give everybody a peek behind the looking glass. Y'all see I got Killer Instinct back there, right? You see it's back there, right? But look, y'all. Look, y'all. Just look. Just look. That's in the build. I'm just saying. It's in the build. Anyway, let me stop fanboying. Y'all have no idea how happy that made me. Let's see. What I miss? I've been bugging Michael for weeks on Squash. Got some others doing it now too. Again, that's a good thing about the arcade community, yo. Like, they listen. So the more vocal you guys and gals are about something, the more than likely they're going to give it to you. Yo, and I will say that the arcade community, man, like, yo, it's small, it's tight knit, like everybody knows everybody. It's kind of like Cheers, you know. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, right? But that's a good thing because you all are on one accord, you know, and everybody's wanting that one thing. Yo, but seriously, yo, it needs that hidden gem we played the other day. Bro. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, you guys are funny, bro. Y'all are hella funny. But let's talk about it, right? I mean, unless you guys got something you want to talk about, we can talk about the main subject, and then you guys know we can freestyle and whatever else, right? So what inspired this topic was myself sitting here perusing through YouTube and seeing none other than Your Average Gamer and Mad Dad's Gaming doing their stream for at games. And normally I'm just kind of like, whatever else, right? But they're playing volleyball and stuff. Like, it's some real like Top Gun Maverick and Goose like scene kind of stuff, right? Remember when Val Kilmer and freaking Tom Cruise were like going at it? Yeah, it's some of that stuff, right? Him and Maverick and Iceman. Anyway, so I was sitting there watching and I'm like, you don't hear a lot of people talk about yo, Sosa fan man with the 5 more to make it 20. Gotta be a dag. Have a good night. Yo, appreciate you, Sosa, man. Yo, you don't have to super chat, bro, but I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you funding the
You loyal.
Funding the fun, bro.
I appreciate that. Go buy your mama a house. Go buy your whole family houses. Put this money in your savings account. Go spend
some money for no reason. Yes, sir. Yo, have a great one. So I'm watching it and I was sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, okay, they're playing online. UAG was like playing like Meatball Saucy and whatever else, right? And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, man, at games does have online functionality, does it? Doesn't it? And it really didn't really click to me. And I don't think I've really been thinking about the online functionality and the capability of these things until IRK started their online alpha. And it just kind of hit me. And it's like, I'm watching it and it's not bad. It's going, whatever else, right? And they're just playing some of the most random stuff in the world. Legit. Like, some of the most random stuff in the world. And they're playing it online. And I'm like, huh. And then you see, like, steps being made forward for more inclusivity for online and other platforms. Arcade 1UP does it, and they do it on fighters and whatever else, right? But the competitive stuff. But racers like Ridge Racer and Outrun, whatever, right? I don't even think Outrun has online scoreboards. Ridge Racer does, though, right? Online leaderboards. The things like Pac-Man and whatnot, while they don't have online, they have leaderboards. Same thing with Golden Tee. And I was sitting there really thinking about it. I'm like, bro, it's kind of crazy to really think about that. Like, Arcade's mission is like literally to put all their games online. That should have online capability. I don't think, maybe there's no need for Dragon Slayer to be online, right? But for them to want to take on this ambitious thing, it's just kind of like, man, yo, is the online, like, is it detrimental to what things are doing? Like, it's crazy to me that here we are in online, and I don't know, like, and that's why the poll's up, because it's, should everything have online? Should it just be online leaderboards? I mean, because a lot of people, they like to score chase. Nothing wrong with that at all, bro. Nothing at all. Hold on a second. Cham, Mike, you see what I got, Travis, on Discord? No. What I saw Travis on Discord, the Time Crisis thing, that's dope. That's dope. Yo, Jay Cuss, welcome. Hey Jay, look, I wasn't trying to let that secret out for the people in that MVC2 short. I wasn't trying to let the people out. I wasn't trying to let them know that, man. At Games does have online, but they really do anything with it, right? And then that's the thing, they charge for Arcade Net, right? And it's expensive. Like, what is it? Arcade Net, what, $10 a month? I don't know if it went up to 20, but I think it used to be 10. And that's the thing. They're not doing anything with anything that involves the Legends Ultimate. Again, I've stated before and I'll say it again. Our At Games is pretty much just At Games Legends Pinball. And then it seems like they, it's the Gamer Pro and the Gamer Mini, and then the Legends Mini, and then the Ultimate Mini, and then the Legends Ultimate, And I don't know why they're not pushing anything, or maybe they're coming out with a new form factor or whatever. I don't know. But even so, even if you are going to do that, it's the same thing I said for anything else, man. You've got to have titles that go behind it. Because to charge every month, for online service, and yes, there's BYOG. And yes, I know you can BYOG your own games and take them online. Yeah, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't even know that, And had something like Street Fighter or Marvel not came out or whatever else, I probably would be BYOGing, but it's one of the things where it's just like, man, like freaking, it's a lot, bro. Yo, we need retro games online. Period. Probably, Brad, you forgot the T after that. It had to sound kind of ratchet. You forgot the T. Why does no one talk about that Wreck-It Ralph game on ALU? Is the game really good? I don't know. That was when I first got it in the stock configuration. I think I even did it in my old review when I first got my Legends Ultimate in the really bad camera and stuff. I think I talked about Wreck-It Ralph, and Wreck-It Ralph's great. Did I say Retro Ralph subliminally? I think I did. I think I subliminally said Retro Ralph, not Wreck-It Ralph. By the way, chat, today's Retro Ralph's birthday. Go shoot him a happy birthday message if you haven't. You know, do it on Twitter or Facebook, whatever else, right? Shoot him a happy birthday, man. Ralph's a great guy, man. He is. But Wreck-It Ralph is a really good game on there. That's something that online leaderboards can completely get behind, you know, and that's something that I think for 2 players could be really fun online. There's a lot of games on the Legends Ultimate that are actually pretty decent that nobody talk about because, let's be real, people look at the @Games Legends Ultimate as a device where you buy it and you put coin OpsX on it. Legit. Like, that's honestly what a lot of people use it for. And now, you know, with the emergence, and well, not the emergence because it's always been around, but the popularity of Fightcade and Fightcade 2, you know. Thanks, Kong. But the popularity of that has made it more useful. You know, I've seen HCB, How to Bachelor, he streamed and done a couple streams straight from his Arcade Legends, playing WrestleFest and things of that nature, you know. But it's missing like those really good features for online. I don't know why people don't talk about Wreck-It Ralph though. I really don't. I agree they have limited resources, staffing. I'd rather be spent on developing stronger titles. So I'm assuming you're talking about arcade. What's up, Zero Hero? I'm assuming you're talking about arcade, right? So would you rather have the titles or would you rather have the online infrastructure? Because I get in their position, I don't think you can really, you know, and I don't know. I'm not in their financials. I don't know if you can do both. You know, honestly, it's one or the other. Yo, Frank says, I passed a Ridge Racer because it was $700 with no competitive aspect. Leaderboards don't compare to actually racing against someone. This right here. And I'd love to play freaking Ridge Racer online, but there's nothing to compete on. It's leaderboards, you know? You know how great it would have been if they would have just implemented head-to-head? You don't even need to make it all 12 or 14 racers. Just 2, head-to-head. Legit. You know how many people probably would have bought it and then linked them up next to each other? Kind of like how I say they should do Daytona's Kickstarter, how they should do a Daytona USA cabinet, kickstart it, link play, whatever else, right? And get in at the door at that price, kind of like what they did with the Infinity Gaming Table. That would do numbers and make it online. But who knows? We don't know what's coming, and we don't know. But Ridge Race is a perfect example of an opportunity that they missed, in my own humble opinion. Raven says, I bought iArcade with the prospect of going online. Probably would not have otherwise have bought it at the time. Glad I didn't wait. So I agree with you. That was part of the reason why I said it back in November when I got mine at that super special price for $249.99. I said I'm buying it because I want to see what the online capabilities bring. With online, it opens up a lot of options, especially with their platform. It gives you a lot of choices. It gives developers a lot of choices. Let's be real about this, right? And I'll say this because I know I made a video talking about this, but I'll say it flat out. Like, I genuinely hope that Shredder's Revenge genuinely does end up on the iArcade. I do. I hope that they get a big title that comes over there. It doesn't even have to be Shredder's Revenge. Just something that's coming out that people can play and grow their fan base, grow their audience, because competition creates cash and it creates competitiveness, and we need somebody to be competitive, because let's be real, @Games exist, but they're not really doing anything in the space. They're focusing on pinball and now commercial pinball, right? I would love to see them land a big title, you know, the Streets of Rage 4 or Shredder's Revenge. You know, maybe it's strong enough, maybe run Cuphead, you know what I mean? Like, something to be like, okay, we got this on the platform, let's do this. You know, that's why it's a good thing it got dead sales. Here's a roguelike thing. I'd love to see freaking Hollow Knight on there. You know, Selfish Meat, Hollow Knight, or Super Meat Boy. You know, just titles that people know. They'd be like, oh snap, we can play this over here. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that I want to see personally. Just me. You really want some new pinball table packs? I'm sure they're making some. I'm sure. Cham says there are 2 things all cabs need: reliable free online and spectator mode. I'm going to agree with you on number 2. I'm going to kind of disagree with you on number 1. And the only reason I'm going to disagree with you on number 1 is because not all companies are going to be able to just provide free online internet. Like, that's just not a thing. Yo, Jerry Richter, thank you for the subscribe. Well, welcome to the squad. Welcome. I agree with you. Spectator mode, if it's possible, if it makes sense, yes, it should be in there, you know. And that's on all games. Doesn't matter what it is. Hell, if I want to watch somebody play Golden Tee, gosh darn it, let me watch somebody play Golden Tee. All right. The online, though, like I said, if you're a startup company, it's kind of hard to just give that away for free, you know, whether it's P2P or server side, you know, like that stuff costs money, you know. So I would rather them take that money and maybe build up more of the foundation that they're building on. Because, Cham, I'm assuming you're talking about iArcade. The one thing about iArcade is we still don't know how much it's going to cost. We don't know if there's going to be a monthly fee or a service, whatever else. I said this a couple months ago in a video that I did, and I probably said it on Weekly Retro Party as well. But I said that iArcade should offer a monthly subscription plan that gives you like X amount of games for free, kind of like Game Pass, where you can buy the games at a heavily discounted rate. I said that, and I stand by that to this day. You know what I mean? Agreed about the potential. Yeah, dude. And that's the thing. I've said it for the jump. I've said it again, dude. Like, it has potential. It has all the potential in the world. We just need to do something with it, man. You know? Daytona would outsell Riz Racer easily. No questions asked. No problem. No problems. Leaderboards and racers and beat 'em ups make no sense. Yes and no. So on beat 'em ups, yeah, that doesn't make sense, because a leaderboard on a beat 'em up, you can just keep inserting quarters, and if somebody's got 8 hours in their day to just keep playing through the game over and over and over and over again, yeah, makes no sense at all. Racers, I can see leaderboards, because then you're trying to beat somebody's time. You know, you're trying to get the fastest lap or whatever else, right? That kind of makes more sense. But for beat 'em ups, yeah, no, that's silly. Mother Truckin' Roger Griffin. Arcade One Up needs to start talking before our arcade and that games catch up. Please say something about the 3/4 scale cabinets already. Thank you, Stream Elements, for getting caught up. This dude, Roger, chat. First off, sub to his channel. He has a channel, right? Here, let me pull it up, because we're gonna do some free advertisement today, right? But this mother trucker, yo, I gotta make that video too. I legitimately have to make that video too. But yeah, drop him a sub. You know what I'm saying? How did I know he had a video and I didn't? How did I know he had a channel and I didn't sub? What the French? That's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna hold that L, right? Here, let me mute so this doesn't come through double. Right. All right. So, and I didn't pop out the chat, and that's on me too. Again, I was playing Monster Hunter chat. That's on me, right? But that being said, here. Yo, drop Roger to subscribe. You guys like fighting games and things of that nature. You guys want to see somebody who's really good at this stuff? Yo, drop him a sub. Really good dude. And I can't believe you've seen that. Yo, land that crazy fighter Chan bought the Smoke Sundays. Bro, we are not playing survival art on Smoke Sundays on the Mo Plays channel. What's up, Happy? I blame you for being like, Hollow Knight would be killer. Even Shovel Knight would be great. Yeah, dude, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many indie games that, like, they could literally just go after them, like, hey, we got this. You know, UAG talks about Cyber Shadow all the time. And it took me a while. I was like, oh yeah, the Ninja Gaiden like roguelike, which I asked him, was it the roguelike? And he was like, no, it's not what it is. You know what I mean? If Arcade had 4 models and Big Relay Tails and Arcade What Up has, they would sell major amounts of cabinets. And I said that, you know. It's hard. I think it's more difficult to get into a space like Walmart or whatever else. Well, at the time it might have been. But now it's been featured on Price is Right a couple days now, you know. I think, and I've said it, I'm like, yo, if they can get into a place like, and this is going to sound funny, so don't hose me, But getting to a place like a Big Lots or a Dollar General or a Target, maybe JCPenney or Kohl's. Get into a Kohl's and have it so people can get their hands on it. And it's a complete different thing. Again, when Arcade 1-Up first came out and I went into a Walmart and I saw Galaga, I was like, yo, this is kind of small. And it was Galaga, so Galaga didn't really tickle the fancy. But then I saw Street Fighter, and that completely changed my mind. Same thing with Arcade. You just need a demo unit somewhere for people to get their hands on it. Yo, Footy Laughs in the chat. The Don of the RFGC. What's happening, brother? I love spectator mode. I love spectator mode too. You know what would look good on spectator mode? If I could put my foot in your chest. Footy Laughs. Since you were here, I am challenging you. I don't know what your Sunday's like, but if you're free Sunday at you're on the West Coast, so anywhere between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m., my Juggernaut's got something for you. It misses your chest. Let me stop that, man. But yo, thanks for coming through, Footy. I appreciate you, brother. What the hell is playing on your Marvel cap behind you? It looks like YouTube. It is YouTube. That's the Intech gaming panel gimmick on my Nintendo Switch. Yes, it's YouTube. So I figured, what's the best way to put a use to that? It's to show different stuff on it, and so it's playing YouTube. Hard to find online games on arcade. If they charge, nobody will be on. I don't necessarily think that's true, Footy. I think it's just, it has to be the game. It has to be like the right game, you know. Like Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad is actually pretty dope. Like, low-key, Bomb Squad is a sleeper, and a lot of people sleep on that, you know. The bowling game that came out for like $5 that was in beta, if they can tune that up and fix that, maybe come with a peripheral that's a trackball. Maybe, because maybe that's where the game is designed and what it's designed for. It's not about people not being online. It's more about having the titles that people can get on. Beat 'em ups need 1 quarter more for leaderboards. Papa Brad, I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. Yo, Beast Move, what's going on? Do you think Marvel's Capcom 2 will be Arcade 1-Up's highest selling cabinet? Well, we don't know if Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is coming. There's lots of stuff going on. And like, I'm not gonna bust John D's balls and be like, hey bro, you wanna tell me about this cabinet? Like, I'm not gonna do it, right? You know what I mean? If it does come out, it's going to be hard to outsell Pac-Man. So it's one of them things where, why am I in this scene? It's one of those things where you have to continuously get supply out, right? And that becomes one of the things. So you have to have supply and demand, right? You don't want to make a bunch of Marvel vs. Capcom 2s and nobody buys them. You know, hardcore people like us, you know, we might buy it. Legit. And not even everybody in this chat right now might buy Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There might only be a small amount of people who buy Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Do I think it'll sell out when they make it? Yeah. Do I think they might have to keep restocking? Yes. There are tons of people that want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online. But they have to navigate the Marvel minefield and Disney, you know what I mean? I don't think the Capcom side is that hard. It's more the Marvel side. It's more getting that deal done. But if the leaks are true, and they got that deal done, yeah. So I'm going to say the same thing I always tell people. Save your money. Legit. Save your money. That's literally the best thing that you can do. I like the way SNK did their leaderboards for beat 'em ups. Your score resets when you continue, so leaderboards are based on single credit. That's the same thing Papa Brad said earlier. 1 quarter, 1 credit. That's the way it should be. You know what I mean? Anybody in the chat want to answer the question for Vessel? How the controls on the SNK? CT said they're really good. Again, CT's almost, well, at a time he was as bad as trying to sell me on the MVSX as Bones Jackson is on trying to still get me to buy a Legends pinball. Yeah. Yo, imagine if spectator mode allowed for some pop-up chats. As long as they're filtered, you know, people start chatting and saying all kinds of reckless stuff. You know what I mean? People start getting real disrespectful with the comments. Really, champ? Stop trying to book that. Survival Arts, Moat versus Footy. Footy don't want that. Listen, Footy don't want it, bro. Why would anybody want pop-up chats and spectator mode in the cab? So I understood it, right? So I understood where Jay Cuts was coming from. And this is the reason why. Let's say you're streaming from your cabinet, right? Like KI. Let's say you have a KI Pro when it comes out. And KI Pro has HDMI out, right? And let's say you have people spectating and they're watching and they want to interact. Now, let's say somebody's streaming this at the same time. Heaven forbid, somebody's got a capture card or something in, right? And they want to stream it, you know. Will it be distracting? Yeah, of course it will. To maybe the person playing it will be, but it's also another way to encourage interactivity with the community or whoever's watching, you know. You guys got to remember when Rev was putting on tournaments for the Waffle House for Put Your Quarters on the Glass, you got to think about how many people would go on their cabinets and watch matches. How many people would go and watch the matches? By the way, Rev did an interview with Kenny Omega like last Friday, which is cool. And he's doing an interview this Friday with legitimately like my favorite wrestler in the world, AJ Styles. Legitimately my favorite wrestler in the world, AJ Styles. So I'm hoping that's a really good interview. You know what I mean? Guys, make sure you guys check that out and whatnot. Is it any wonder that the supply of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 cabinets have run out of several retailers, right as there's a room for the second game? Anyone say re-release of all the games with MVC2? So that's a good point. And so what I would personally like to see, and I think that if they do put it out, they would have to go that route. You'd have to start all the way from the Genesis. So especially since they're already made and ready to go, you would have to start with X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's literally 6 games. That's 6 games you can put on a cabinet and be fine. And even if they just want to sell Marvel vs. Capcom 2 by itself, kind of like T2, a lot of people might just buy it. But it adds more value if you add more titles. And I'm not saying put the Punisher on there or War of the Gems or any other SNES or Sega Genesis titles. I'm not saying you do any of that, but it could definitely add some value to it. Definitely. I'm here for it though. I'm genuinely here for it. Or they put Marvel vs. Capcom on sale so version 2 doesn't compete. They could do that as well. If they drop the stock, if the stock's not like, you know, replenished, but like you said, it's hard to find a Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like literally, I don't even think you can order from Arcade 1UP right now. Matter of fact, let's check. Can you order Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Marvel vs. Capcom from Arcade 1UP? I don't think you can. Now, let's see. Sorry, chat, because my curiosity is taking over. No, I don't need shipping right now. Stand down. I think you can get them online at like Walmart or something, maybe. Yeah, because even on the website, they don't even offer it. They offer. Do I have the window open? Here, let me do that. Even on the website, it's just Marvel vs. Capcom, the head-to-head, the 2-player Countercade, and X-Men versus Street Fighter. They don't even offer Marvel vs. Capcom on there. So maybe Walmart and Best Buy. This is literally what we're doing as we listen to Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's out of stock. Yeah, even on Walmart's out of stock too. So maybe they're just out of stock now. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the only one that you find on here is freaking it's a head-to-head. So yeah, it might not even be available anymore. The head-to-heads are, and even the head-to-heads are selling for what, $4.99 on sale right now. Yeah, Jay, I wouldn't be mad at that either, man. Legit. If it's kept to the spectator, sure, but I don't know how people will be trying to concentrate on them and having the pop-ups or allow the player to disable or enable it. So I think it'll be a case-by-case basis if they did do that. Like, only have it on that person's cabinet, though. Not during the match, like a match setting, but like, well, everybody can read the chat. You know what I mean? I think that should be a case-by-case basis. So let's say, Haffy, you're you're playing on the cabinet, and let's say you're playing Roderick, right? And let's say people are watching your guys' match, spectate. Now, if you want to type something in or whatever else, right? But let's be real, if you're doing it on an arcade stick, it's going to take all day anyway. But if you're typing something in, you should be able to either enable or disable that feature so you don't have to read it. And then that way it might not be a distraction, which is also a good way for other people to communicate through the community. So I get it. It makes sense, but it could be a distraction. Yo, I'm very interested in what this II is. The mystery is fun. Yo, mystery is always great. All right, so here's what people don't realize. Marvel's Capcom is kind of niche and not as huge as something like Pac-Man. It's known by the FGC, where Pac-Man is known by almost everyone. So Cham's right, but he's wrong. Like, everybody does know Marvel's Capcom 2. People have heard of it, but again, he's right. It's huge in the FGC, right? But you have people who grew up, you know what I mean, grew up and are bigger that know Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and know, or maybe have heard of it from content creators like Matt McMuscles or Maximilian, you know what I mean, or maybe J.M. Crops or Jay Wong, you know, people who delve and they get busy, you know, and maybe that's how they've heard of the game, but maybe they've never tried to play it for ever at all. Like around my area, or if you look on eBay, a copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Dreamcast is $250. You can get a Japanese copy for like 80, 60, 80. You can import it, or you could be nefarious and you could just download it. I'm not suggesting that you do that, but you can just download it. But for those of people who want a legitimate copy, it's like that. So it's delisted on the PS3. It's delisted on the Xbox 360. It's delisted on on mobile. Like, you can't get the game anywhere. If they were able to just list the game again, I think a lot of people will be a lot more happier. Because you have to think, a lot of people who don't even have, or people who even have the game on their accounts, you're only able to move it like 5 times. So let's say your PS3 took a crap 5 times, you'd never be able to use it again. And it sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild. Yo, I need that counter K to hit $100 or lower. Facts. Yeah, and we just saw it, Roger. It's very interesting. Good point, but it may be on its way. I don't think and honestly, I don't think they made that many Marvel vs. Capcom cabinets. Genuinely, I don't think they did. You know, I think they actually might have made less Marvel vs. Capcom cabinets than they did for Marvel Superheroes. TBH. Console fanboy, yo, what's up? Yo, who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? And also, when is your birthday? I don't know if you guys can see him up there. Oh, he's not up there anymore. Oh, that's right. I moved him. My favorite Dragon Ball Z character is Broly. I love Broly. Broly's great. Broly's amazing. I have Broly all over this gimmick. I love me some Broly, man. Broly's freaking amazeballs. As far as my birthday, the day that I was entered into this world and people got to bask in my glory. July 31st, man. It's July 31st. Also, speaking of statues, yo, if you didn't see the Liu Kang statue that blasted speakers, you know what I'm saying, and Bobby Vu and OTG and UAG and Lord Sosa and all those cats pitched in to get like Console Fanboy, yo, go check it out. He's got a video up on his channel. Came out Sunday. Go peep it. It's good. I've never wanted an expensive statue until I saw that. Well, all right. So I see Evan's stuff all the time. Evan, don't you say a word in the chat. I see Evan's stuff in the chat or his stuff all the time. It's me, Evan. If you guys want to see a really bomb freaking like statue room, dude's room's probably worth like $30,000. Yeah. It's me, Evan. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up and I'm gonna put that in the chat. Actually, no, I'm not. It's me, Evan, and Console Fanboy has a video out detailing it. Go check it out. It's good. Probably just low stock. Inventory shortages will continue. It'll get worse again. Unfortunately, because we're still not out of the woods of the pandemic. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes, and it sucks. It sucks, man. Like, it really sucks. Storm Queen, what's going on? Welcome. Isn't Broly your main in Dragon Ball FighterZ? I'm going to need you not to leak those secrets out. I'm going to need you to not do that. Yes, Broly is. Not only is regular Broly in there, Broly, but Dragon Ball Super Broly. I love me some Broly, man. Broly's great, all right? Y'all don't understand. Broly's freaking awesome. Like, I love Broly, makes me tingle on the inside. Like, he's freaking great. Yo, Roger says, I need Arcade 1-Up to release at least one big fighter per year in order to tap into the hype of the retro community, which consistently sells well due to nostalgia. I want you to read what you just said. I'm going to read it again. I'm going to read it in a voice that's not comfortable for you. I need Arcade 1-Up to release at least one big fighter per year in order to tap into the hype of the retro community, which consistently sell well due to nostalgia. I think you kind of just answered your own question. But to be fair, if you really pay attention, they've been releasing fighting games like every 6 months. Legit. So what? Killer Instinct came out in what, January or February? Right? January, February? I'm not going to dig and see when I put my video out. I'm going to say it was January, right? Middle of January, it came out. Big Blue came out in September. Before Big Blue came out, didn't they put out the Midway Legacy, which some people aren't counting, but Midway Legacy came out like that prior April? They've been putting out fighting games. They've been putting out like 2 fighting games a year. So it's not that they're not putting them out. It's just maybe variety, you know, with the MK 30th anniversary coming out, which maybe we might see an MK Pro. And with freaking the rumor Street Fighter Legacy cabinet again. They're putting out enough. It's just you got to put the ones that were out, and they're putting out one. And the thing is, they're putting out one main title and they're putting out a niche title. Killer Instinct's a niche title, like real talk. But with titles like Street Fighter, whatever, that's gonna sell. In a black and white world, yo, we might get something like Tekken or something eventually. When the boards when the boards catch up, we might get that. Yo, real recognize real. Respect. Virtua Fighter, Tekken, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter EX Collection, Dead or Alive, Bloody Roar. Just pick one. Huh. Nostalgic Mike would say Bloody Roar. I love me some Bloody Roar. Dead or Alive is a niche title. Not everybody played a lot of Dead or Alive. The smart choice, if I'm Arcade 1-Up, I'm putting out Tekken. I'm putting out Tekken because there is no Tekken. Eventually, I feel like they're going to put out a Street Fighter Alpha cabinet. Let's just be real about that, you know? They're going to put out Street Fighter Alpha, and they might even have the EX collection on it, EX plus Alpha. They might do that. So eventually, that's going to happen. It's more about the Virtua Fighter or the Tekken. Again, Dead or Alive, I think Dead or Alive 2 is awesome. Bloody Roar is freaking great. I love Bloody Roar 2, and I love Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Yeah, give me your Primal Fury cabinet. GameCube stuff, right? I'm with it. But if they did a new one, it'll probably be Tekken. If they legitimately did a new one, it'll be Tekken, right? But see, the thing is, like, there's competitors. Like, iArcade could get Virtua Fighter. Legit, they could get Virtua Fighter. You know? Street Fighter EX is rough. I think that's one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna put Street Fighter EX plus Alpha, or Street Fighter EX plus Alpha 2. I'm gonna put in that category with what's a fighting game that I used to hate when I was a kid, but I love now? Tekken. Tekken. Fun fact, I couldn't stand Tekken when I was a kid. I legitimately could not stand Tekken when I was younger. Young Moke could not stand Tekken. I couldn't. But as I'm older now, I appreciate it. I think it's the same thing with Street Fighter EX plus Alpha. You get older, and you appreciate what the game was trying to do, you know? It just sometimes the message gets lost behind the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, champ, exactly. See, Street Fighter EX is an underrated gem. A lot of people, they sleep on it. A lot of people know a lot about it, you know? And that, again, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that, you know? But bottom line is, with online play, while all three are offering it, it's just more about what's the best usage of it. You know what I mean? Arcade should try for Soul Calibur and have a new cabinet for it. That would be dope. So I said that I kind of would, if I wanted to get a new IRK, the IRK Gold, I would want to get the Dragon's Lair, even though I don't like Dragon's Lair because I don't like the look of it. Soul Calibur 2, though, like, if they can do it with just Soul Calibur 2, like, but then the question is, what version of Soul Calibur 2 do you do? Maybe, I guess, the arcade version, because I think the arcade version came stock with Heihachi. Because we know we're not getting Link. We're not getting Link, and we're not getting Spawn. It'd be great, but we're not getting it, right? But even Soul Calibur 1, just do, like, if they did a Soul Calibur theme one, and then they put Soul Calibur on the platform, and then they get Soul Edge as well, right? So you cover your bases. You got Soul Edge, you got Soul Calibur, and then, yeah, IRK should be strong enough to run Soul Calibur 2, right? And you cover your bases. And that way, even if people don't buy the cabinet, they can at least, you know, play some Soul Calibur. That would be great. That would legitimately be great. Yo, IRK needs Don Don Never Die. Get it cheap. Bro, I wish Don Don Never Die was on freaking Fightcade, because that game is dumb, it's stupid, and it's fun. Legitimately. Yo, Soul Calibur, yo, and Power Stone. And Power Stone. If anybody from Arcade's watching this, man, look, people are telling you what they want. All you gotta do is try to go get it. But yeah, like, any of that would be great. Power Stone would work because it's only a one stick. It's a one joystick game. Yeah, that would work. Actually, Power Stone might be kind of lit. The only problem with it is it's Capcom. You know, it's the thing. It's Capcom, right? It's literally Capcom. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Yo, honestly, I love the Dead Cells Gold cabinet from IRK. It looks fantastic and very unique. Nobody else will do that one ever. And that's what I'm saying. That's one of the things that IRK can offer to their people, to the community, to new and old. They're offering different looking cabinets, you know. Like when they show the ones at CES, when Rexer went around and did his tour at CES, you know, and you saw the different versions of cabinets for games that, you know, that they still have yet been like, hey, we're going to sell this version of the cabinet as well, you know. I feel bad for the Mutant Football League game because I wish that was able to come out, but that cabinet looked really dope, you know. And imagine that in the IRK Gold. There's some cabinets you just imagine in a different form factor, and they look great, you know. And I think that's IRK's strength right now, right? You take games that come out, whether it be a digital marketplace or a physical marketplace, that weren't designed for arcades, but would do very well. Legitimately. Like, I don't know if IRK is getting Windjammers 2. Somebody correct me in the chat if I'm wrong or not. But that would be great. A Windjammers cabinet? That'd be kind of dope. Like, seriously. And a lot of people, I think, would genuinely enjoy that. Like, yeah, like, that's right. That's right. The Sydney Hunter cabinet is a perfect example of that. It's not my jam, but it looks really good. Right? Like, it's literally not my jam, but I think they sold, like, 100 of them? And they look really good. And that's the thing. Like, keep making them in small numbers. Like, let's be real, chat. I think the only one I was just kind of like meh about was Toe Jam and Earl. IRK, I will say, IRK does offer some really, really, really good looking cabinets. Legitimately. They offer some really good cabinets. Like, they're different. You know, and that's one of their strengths. Like literally, that's one of their strengths. They offer diversity. You know what I mean? Like, look at that. Seriously, look at Dead Cells. You can't tell me that's not sick. Because if you tell me it's not sick, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. Right? And again, I'm not a Dragon's Lair dude, but look at that. Like, it's freaking sexy. Honestly, it's sexy. You know, the Black Double Dragon, you know, the IRK pretty much already did this. You know, it's just a different marquee and whatever else, right? But they look good. Mayhem Brawler. Why does Mayhem Brawler not have a custom arcade cabinet? That's the real question. Why do they not have a custom cabinet? It looks really good, right? I'm pretty sure they don't have one. I'm almost positive they don't have one, right? Almost positive they don't have one. Yeah. So it's really really freaking dope. So That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's something they offer. Like, they look freaking phenomenal. Okay, let's see. My dream cabinet will be Rival Schools cabinet with Project Justice and Power Stone 1 and 2 and Street Fighter EX 1, 2, and 3. Roger, if you can't make your dreams come true, Bobby Vu can help with that. I'm just kidding. Dead Cells is sexy, right? Yeah, and that's what I thought. Mayhem Brawlers had a Gen 1 cabinet was limited to 100, right? But see, that's the thing, right? Check it out, right? Now that there's this iArcade Gold form factor, right? Think about it. Why not re-release it? Seriously, why not re-release the cabinet? Matter of fact, if there's anyone in iArcade's community, not the community, but the company that is here right now, I am going to personally start the petition for you to re-release Mayhem Brawlers on the iArcade Gold Edition. You should do that. I'll drive to Chicago and come see it because you're literally like 3 hours away. Let me stop that. Hold on a second. Look at that. Look, we summon people. What's up, Michael? Hey, welcome. So Mayhem Brawlers, Arcade Gold. And legit, like, that's one of the things, like, you have the ability to go back and revisit and get people who missed out the first time. But again, that's the hindsight's 2020. If you go that way, then it doesn't make your cabinet more special because you got the original limited, or does it make you want to be like, hey, get the iArcade Gold version of this, and then that's even better. I think that's freaking great, honestly. Honestly, like, options. The one thing I will say, is that with arcade, they're modular. The decks aren't modular yet, but we don't know. If I can get some insight, that'd be great. But the skins and stuff for them, they're modular. Everything on the inside is the same, but they look so much more different. They stand out, and like I said, I'm not a Dragon Slayer dude, man, but that one, bro, and that freaking Dead Cells, bro, it almost got me. You don't know Bobby like that, unfortunately? Bro, listen. Go search Bobby Vu on Facebook. Roger, I'm pretty sure you got a Facebook. And then add me on Facebook, because why do you not have me on Facebook, right? I'm just saying. Look, I don't tell people how to print money, bro, but Mayhem Brawlers, legit, that might be something that makes me be like, listen, you're great, but it's time to move on. So you also got to ask that in case it's a limited run, the re-releasing is not really a limited run, and the folks who got the standard might be salty about the Gold Edition version. Yes, you're absolutely right. But here's the flip side to that, though. If it's a limited run and you release a new version that's not such a limited run, then you can go ahead and you can upgrade that original version, and then people who are really fans of that game, they can double down, either A, double down, B, they'll reinvest in it because they really love that title, or C, which I'll be real with you, I would probably do this. I would give mine to my son and then and get that one. But I get what you're saying, it's a collector's thing, and I absolutely understand that. You don't want somebody to feel like if they got something on a limited run that it's going to depreciate in value. 100% understand it. I completely agree with you. But let me play devil's advocate real fast, right? So, you guys see that right there, right? Right? So, Wave 1. I got rid of my Wave 1, bless some family, whatever else, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they had like a 14-year-old who won the Wave 1, right? But I got a new version, and I'm happy with it. I think that people who are playing them, I think they're going to be happy no matter what, And the only way that somebody's not playing it or using it is if they're leaving it in a box. And let's be real, arcades aren't meant to be in boxes. They're meant to be used, And if someone has that much of an emotional attachment to it, or so much pride that they have, it's like Dragon Slayer, perfect example. People love Dragon Slayer. That's one of the debates that are going on right now between does the arcade version of Dragon Slayer look better than the arcade 1-up version? You know what I mean? That's one of the debates that not only do I see in my comment section, but I see all over the home arcade community, But it's because people are either the people who really know the game, like Papa Brad, that dude really knows the game. You know what I mean? Like, so when you have people who have that kind of sway and have that kind of opinion and they're like, hey, this version's this version's that, or whatever, right? Papa Brad has, first is Papa Brad. He owns an arcade, but he pre-ordered the arcade gold as well. You know what I mean? And so I don't think that you're really cutting your audience off in half. I don't think you're really cutting them off. I don't really think you're devaluing their initial purchase. If anything, I think you're making them want to get more. If that translated correctly. I know it's late, and I'm thinking about tacos. Oh my gosh, yo. If they ported WrestleMania from Switch, Retromania from Switch to arcade, they should have done the same for Windjammers too. That Windjammers wants to make sense. Right. Again, you know, it's all semantics, right? Yo, don't you throw logic around like that, Michael. Listen, look, this is why we're having a debate, man. It's open forum. Y'all know how we get down around here. Let's see. To me, the company that gets a good foothold in this game will be the company that hits 3 areas: online capability, modular swappable deck controls, and buying custom artwork as a bonus. Right. Yo, I love Dragon's Lair, but I am so waiting for that to be reviewed from Arcade 1-Up, and also for some cheaper prices. It's crazy that there's a $5.99 get in the door, you know? I said it before, yo, like, it looks good. Like, the alphanumeric display looks dope. I hate the fact that it's still on a riser, but sometimes you can't change things right? All right, yo, let's be real. How many superheroes have multiple #1 comics, limited run comics editions coming out every year for COD, Madden, etc., etc.? Yeah, I could grab some of these comics right now. He is absolutely right. He's absolutely right. You know, you've got the initial #1, and then you've got the limited run #1, and then you've got the collector's #1, and then you've got the variant #1. You know what I mean? Like, that's Sarge, that is the perfect way to describe it. And I appreciate you listening while you're still doing your thing. But that's the perfect way to describe it. It's absolutely right on that. It ain't worth that much money for 3 games, yo. But again, that's the difference between iArcade, at games, and Arcade 1-Up, where if you buy an Arcade 1-Up, you're buying it for the titles that you want. iArcade, you can upgrade and you can add more titles, you know. And the Legends Ultimate, well, y'all know why y'all buying that. Let's be real. Anybody who sits and says that they bought it, all right, let's be real. Anybody who says they bought the at game Legends Ultimate to play Burger Time and or Tron, you are a motherfucking liar. Keep it a buck. Just be real for a moment, all right? See, exactly. I have an original arcade in order to go a new gold edition. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, I can't tell you. Look, Michael, I can't tell you guys what to do. What I would suggest, give it a shot. What's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is it doesn't sell out, right? That's why, just do a limited run. Do a limited run of like 50 and see where it goes. I'm not saying you have to make it. So Mayhem Brawlers, we're talking about that, right? So you had your initial run of 100. If you do a super limited version of Mayhem Brawlers for like 50, you don't think people really want that? You don't think people will go out there and seek it and whatever else? Like, they'll be hungry for it, bro. Like, legit. Dragon Slayers in each game. I will wait for review, but I am interested. See? Yo, Michael B. bought it for bad twos. Yo, be nice. That's kind of funny. Yo, kind of facts. I bought it solely off of watching YouTube videos showing Co-op X running off of it. Look, I told Ralph this, and I meant it. That dude Ralph sold me on a bunch of bull that I wouldn't have bought. Legends Ultimate was one of them. Legit. That dude sold me on that. Seeing what the capabilities were, and then granted that the Street Fighter 4 one that he had skinned, yeah, it sold me on it. And now it sits there. And it's great. It's a great tool. But it's not something that I'm gonna run. I'm not running towards to go get busy on. You know what I mean? Yo, console fanboy just bought arcade again. Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The same Retromania gimmick. The same one, bro. Hell yeah, you were sold, bro. Like, there are some cabinets I bought that I watched Ralph talk about, and I was just kind of like, man, I don't really want it. But then he talked it up. NBA Jam's a perfect example of that before my NBA Jam took a crap, right? Perfect example. You know, when he did the video, oh, you ready? Boom, shakalaka. I was like, bro. But then you get it, you're just like, man. And I guess it was fortuitous that freaking it messed up. But that Pac-Man, I own Pac-Man for no reason. I don't even play Pac-Man. It's just there. It's a Galaga machine. You know what I mean? Yo, I bought it on a firm. I can afford $30 a month, so why not? 3 times the charm. Yo, hey, bro. Affirm, Klarna, Zip or Zezo, QuadPay, whatever the hell you got to do, bro. Listen. We don't pocket shame around here. You know, as long as you get to the end goal, that's all that matters, right? Doesn't matter how you started your journey. It's all about how you finish, you know? And either way it goes, you're supporting the company. So never feel ashamed that you never feel bad that like, yo, you paid for this, and whatever, right? And then plus, yo, it helps your credit, right? What is my what's my most played cabinet right now then? Right now. Let's see. I play a lot of Street Fighter. Offline. I still play a lot of Retromania Wrestling because I'm waiting for them to freaking finish the game. Yeah, RetroSoft, I'm talking to you. I'm waiting for you to finish the game. I saw you guys just did like a giveaway for an arcade cabinet or whatever else, right? But you still haven't finished the game. I'm waiting for that. So, play a lot of Street Fighter Offline. I play a lot of Retromania. I was actually trying to test out the arcade online beta, the online alpha, but like every time I try to log on, like nobody's online. So again, that's why it's good. That's why it's good that you see shows like Brooklyn Menace. You know what I'm saying? They're doing them things on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? When they're linking up with like Papa Brad and Mikey J and stuff like that. And there's cats linking up to like, you know what I'm saying, provide the data that's needed for arcade to get that online infrastructure like nailed down to a T, right? And even though I just talk crap about the Legends Ultimate, I still play a lot of Golden Tee, which kind of keeps me from jumping out of the window to buy Golden Tee because I literally want it, you know. But honestly, like it's really hard sometimes to just find time to just play, you know. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to HDMI out on things, because things that have HDMI out, I can hook into my capture card and then we can stream them and then we can do this stuff together. Believe me, I would love to get to the point where I'm on the Moat Plays channel and we're streaming online games from like the iArcade or from an arcade one up, you know what I mean? And we can just sit there and everybody can get together and everybody's not like locked out. And before anybody says, yo, that's what Fightcade's for. Yeah, I know that. But gosh darn it, sometimes you want to use the stuff that you already got, you know what I mean? Yo, what are pockets? Well, Happy. Pockets are these things that are they're attached to the lower region of your extremities. I'll just super chat less 30 a month of works, bro. I've been playing through the Streets of Rage series on my cabinet lately. Nice. Yeah, nobody's been online. I'll try Brooklyn Menace. Yeah, legit. Like, dude, like literally, the last 2 Fridays, they've literally been sitting there like freaking. I was about to say they literally been sitting there playing online. So like Fridays, 10 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm pretty sure that's right. That sounds right in my head. Yeah. Because 8 o'clock Central is Super Game Reduced. Yeah. Brooklyn Menace, dude, they were, like I said, they've been doing it and they've been diligent on it. So if you're trying to get some games and you're looking for a channel that's actually doing it, yeah, go drop Brooklyn Menace and subscribe. Legit. Arcade went up. We need Blitz, please, most preferably the Sports Station version. They should have just did Showtime and Blitz. They should have just did that, bro. And all the features in HDMI out for streamers. Thank you. Say it for the people in the back. For the streamers. For those of us who have interests like this. Yes, for us. HDMI out. Please and thank you. We don't want to do, okay, so I'm the kind of person, I don't want to do off cam. Like, I don't want to do off cam views where you can like barely see the game, whatever, right? Like, I believe in more of a direct feed. So when this review comes out tomorrow, you'll see its direct feed from this desktop. You know what I mean? Plus, what's the other reason why we own capture cards, right? Yo, Papa Rat said, yo, come play Friday night or just text me. I'll play with you. See, there you go. Yo, Golden 3 is my most played by far. I play a course a day at least. So let me ask you guys something, right? And I know I got a poll in the chat, right? Yo, but throw a 1 in the chat if you really do genuinely want to see IRK come up with modular decks so that people can use different peripherals on their cabinet, right? 1's in the chat. And Danger Dog, what's happening? What's welcome. Golden Tea, one of the best arcade 1-ups. Facts, bro. Yeah, see? 10 Eastern. See, I'm right. See, I know what I'm talking about. Listen, Brooklyn Menace is in the chat. Click on his face. Go sub to his channel. Yo, it's called the Friday Night Arcade Showdown. Oh, I see. I feel those pouches you call pockets with air. Yo, Happy, shut up, bro. Yo, it's after all the shows on Friday. Yeah, he's right. He's absolutely right. You got scheduled to be after every one show. That's very considerate of you. That's the best way to put it. That's very considerate of you, bro. Legit. 1. Do you guys, what's up, Steve? What up, Steve Schwartz? What's happening, brother? Do you guys all have IRK Discord for communication? Yo, because he'd love to play a game, man. Yo, y'all just don't know, man. This dude, Steve, man, is like one of the biggest IRK supporters like out there, bro. Like, you know, Steve, you know, I'm bad with Discord messages. So I get to like 3 days later. I'm horrible, bro. 1, I would consider buying if it was a feature. There's another 1. 1, then we see that potential being utilized. 1, talking and you controlling good games to go with. Everyone wins. Everybody wins. See? Again, all you gotta do is say it out loud, bro, and let people know, man. Like, and that's the thing. Like, there's so much. I get accused of being a freaking what, an arcade 1-up shill or fanboy or whatever, right? You know, I don't give a right. I like what I like, right? But yo, like, there's legitimate. I don't buy anything for any reason, right? And there's potential. Yeah, Zero Hero, I know you're gonna make the joke like you're tired of 3 years of potential. I know, but I like potential. And sometimes it takes time for potential to rise to the top, right? Oh, you just got T2? Yo, nice. That's awesome. I'm happy that you're enjoying that. Look, listen. The more people that buy T2, the more likelihood that I can get a time crisis. You know, it'll probably help if I just raise this mic arm up, right? The thing is, it would differentiate the product from the competitors, by the way. Light Gun, Arcade, House of the Dead remake should skin cabinet with light guns. You will corner this market. Yeah, bro. So real quick, because I see we're getting close to that time. Remember when At Games was gonna sell light guns to go with their Legends Ultimate, and then they just said like, yeah, no, we're not selling that anymore. We're not offering that anymore. Honestly, TBH, that was one of the reasons I bought that, was so I can get my light gun game on. You know? And I hope that Arcade offers an alternative to that. You know? T2's great. Terminator 2's awesome. I had Big Buck Hunter, but I couldn't shoot 1s and 0s. Legit, I had Big Buck Hunter, and then it had to go the next week. I want something that, like, I can feel like I can buy different kinds of shooters and then just play them. Again, I absolutely agree with that. That's an option, bro. You had real life. This is entertainment. Yes, I find Arcade entertaining. Yeah, see? Nothing wrong with that. I think Arcade would do better with just coming out with a cab that uses different controls, like a driver for beach buggy using a steering wheel. Again, another option. Michael, if you're still in the chat, I hope you are listening to the people and taking notes. You know, because at the end of the day, we all want everybody to succeed. Well, at least I do. You know, some people are like, yeah, yo, die. Yeah, no, that's not me. Also, Michael, if you're in the chat, we should talk. You and I, we should have a one-on-one in the near future. My name is Mike. I'm a Leo. I like long walks on the beach. I like entertaining conversation about consumer electronics and home arcades. I like debating the possibilities of the future and potentially helping to mold and shape them together. If you find any of this enjoyable, alluring, captivating, or if I talk to you with my normal voice, let's chat. Oh my God, chat. Yo, I'm silly, right? They'll kind of defeat the purpose of Arcade. They just made different cabs with different controls. Swappable decks make sense. Right. Swappable decks do make sense. Yo, I'm going to sell my Big Buck Hunter. It just doesn't get played these days. Yeah, dude, like, legit. 10 days. It was in my house 10 days. and it had to go. Because it was the thirst was real. Like, I wanted a shooting cabinet, you know, I wanted one, but Big Buck Hunter wasn't the title. Yo, we're definitely cheering for all these companies to succeed. Right, bro, I want everybody to succeed. And you all should too, because the more and more better a company is, the more competitive they can be. The more competitive they can be, it makes the prices and the products better for us. You know, let's be real, dude. I'm sure John D and Dave Mack, I'm sure they get tired of hearing about how Arcade's like the best one out there, right? I know they get sick of that, right? You know, but like I said before, like, yo, like, title's only going to get you so far. And, you know, they're slowly improving and getting to the point where, you know, Arcade actually is right now. Like, again, we don't talk about ad games because they ain't doing nothing. Like real talk, bro. Constant Fanboy says, I think it would be cool to have the ability to buy games right out the market. You know what I'm saying? Right off the machine, not the phone. That'd be cool. I said that too. I said that in a video like a month ago. You know, hopefully one day they update the OS and we'll be able to just buy them off of the platform. Because to this day, a lot of people still don't know that you can download from the QR code in the settings and download the app. A lot of people still don't know that, you know? You like to listen to streams while you code? I feel that. What's up, Shinobi Gaming? Hey, man. Hey. Why you know respond to my Discord DM? It was like a week ago. What's up, Shinobi? Yo, welcome, man. Mode over here asking for a date. Alexa, play Love Muscle. Do. Oh, you're Leo too, August 15th. Mo also likes hunting the mods and catching steel chairs on WWE 2K22. Listen, Happy. It takes you and a kind of popular YouTuber to jump me 2-on-1 to put me down. We're not going to talk about that. Look, wait until this podcast is over. I'm on the way. And I hope you and Travis, I hope y'all got your stuff together. And I'm going to come crush both of y'all. And then I'm going to tag Travis on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to put out a diss video. And it's going to be like, this is. And then it's going to be like, bow. Travis getting his head bust open. I'm talking about some bloodline. For those of you who may be lost, we play a lot of Xbox. You know, Xbox actually gets used around here. And there may have been some nefarious individuals who will not be named, but one of them just had a YouTube video come out today with Austin Evans, and they may have 2-on-1 me and bust me open last night. So I'm feeling some type of way right now. Please know that I am on the way, my brother. Yo, Vesta says I buy a shooter cab, rare cab, and gyro cab and have all three, right? Can we get a meow? No, Cham, because I know what you do with them. I know what you do with meows. No, you cannot have a meow. God, mother. And I did it too, see? That's why I get reading. Yo, Leo's in the house August 6th. Look at that. Look at all the lines in the chat. All the lines in the chat. Look at y'all. Proud. Look at y'all out here. Yo, Michael's such a good dude, by the way. I had to say that. He's literally a good person. That is all. I really love him. Would you say 2-on-1? Nah, bro. On a controller, you're an equal person. I want to hear that. Responding a while ago. Really? Because I responded to the response. See, look, now I'm digging it up right now. Yeah, see, yeah. I responded to the response. Yeah, see, I was right. I stand by what I said, Shinobi. Michael, Space Invaders looks legit. Tribute view coming soon. Nice. Yo, the Vanguard. The Vanguard. Every time I hear Vanguard, and I don't know if this is just me, but I hear Vanguard and I think of Destiny. Destiny 1, not Destiny 2. Destiny 1. Yo, Destiny 2 can suck it. They killed my man Cade. But yeah, yo, scales over here, baby. So speaking of which, yeah, we're at that time, chat. Let's end this young poll real fast, right? Let's end this poll. And so, chat, with the poll ending, with the percentage of 50%, home arcade products from the big three need online functionality. Absolutely right. Thank everybody for hanging out in the polls and answering the polls and whatnot. Shardio, what's going on? Welcome to the end of the stream. Thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Enjoying the discussion. I appreciate you. Again, the video will be up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. Pacific. Don't ask me about Mountain. Sorry, Mountain. It's not that you guys don't matter. It's just I don't know anybody in Mountain Time. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And everybody have a good night. Appreciate you. Don't worry, Shardio. Just watch the replay, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the replay. We had some good discussion tonight. And Michael, my DMs are open. Good night, everybody.